quite fun.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Good. Rearrange these in order. Whoops.
Christmas,
Whoops.
Christmas video card.
Well, some make better noise than others.
Oh, that one's solid.
Funny.
Next year's.
You're playing us a jam.
I'm trying to play a song with only 2 notes. It's like, how do you play Hot Cross Buns?
Very good
All right.
stuff.
Well
Awesome.
done.
Do you want to get a regular picture too? Or?
Yeah, sure. I'm not sure how to work it, but...
No, I just meant, well, you were going to use your camera.
Yeah. Yeah, you ready?
Sure.
As long as you say don't shoot.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
look like you're aiming your camera and you're just like.
Yeah, he wanted me to turn this off though. So.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
3,
Serious
2, 1.
video.
And I'll take one up and down as well, okay? 3, 2,
Well, you gotta
1.
get your camera in the picture with you.
Oh, okay.
And... boom. All right, you can come back over as well. Heck yeah. There you go, bonus points. So guys, I was telling you guys these samples here, right? I'll tell you what they are real quick. This one, stalactite, okay? This is where I'm gonna caveat into the climbing rules, right? So we're gonna be on the ladders somewhat soon. Rule of thumb is the first rule, okay? So if there is a formation that is the width of your thumb or thinner, and you use it to pull your body weight up, A, it's gonna break, and B, you're gonna fall and embarrass yourself in front of your new friends. Okay, so don't do that. That was broken off on a ladder tour, not mine, but yeah.
It's a pretty big thumb.
Yeah,
Well.
yeah. You guys will also see this is a soda straw. A baby stalactite is a soda straw. You guys can literally see the hole that goes in the top. That's how the water initially comes through. Okay, and then once it starts to get to the bottom, it hardens up. That's why it becomes wider and wider. Soda straw. This one here, all this bumpy stuff you guys see around the base of things, that's called cave popcorn. Okay, pool of water here, right? Pool of water starts to evaporate, disappear. The rocks around you guys start to force the remainder of it out. They're blowing bubbles, just like we do with bubble gum. That is cave popcorn coming out of a soda straw, right? It's kind of cool. And then this last one is a halictite. Okay, we don't understand how these form. You guys are like, why not? I don't get it. A lot of these are supposed to grow down with gravity, right? Makes sense, gravity. They don't. They grow sideways, up, spiral, corkscrew, double back on themselves, all kinds of weird things. They don't really know how these form. There's a few theories, such as like hydrostatic pressure, stuff like that, but no consensus. Yeah, I'll show you guys a spot coming up where there's a ton of halictites up in the ceiling.
Very cool. Halictite.
H-E-L-I-C, halic. Yeah,
Halic.
halictites.
Free spirits.
Yeah, free. Yeah, you're right. Free spirits. So yeah, that's the last one I wanted to show you guys. The rest of them are duplicates of other pieces. But with that said, after you guys have checked those out, you can put it back here and we'll head down this way. You guys can follow me.
Did I turn my light back down?
Stop right over here. Could have sworn she said going under
Yeah.
on the way down.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't forget.
Yeah. She called. What she called the
Limbo.
Limbo, yeah.
Yeah,
Ada stylish on the bar.
yeah, I know.
Good one.
I'm-
There, yeah, solid. Watch the step. Good job. And sweet.
oh, with the camera.
All right, guys. So this room, before we leave, my favorite room. It's the movies and popcorn room. It is called that because we have had about 23, 24 movies filmed in the cave. The most famous of which, right where we're standing.
Oh.
Okay. So on the one hand, documentaries, BBC, National Geographic, stuff like that. Opposite end of the spectrum, tons of really awful, low-budget horror movies, as you'd probably expect, right? You guys have definitely all seen a movie called Night of the Lepus. No,
I missed that one.
That's always the answer, okay? So, worst movie I've ever made, giant man-eating killer bunny rabbits. I know you're super scared. They live in the cave, they go to the surface and like terrorize the town. They bought these super cute, furry, plush bunny rabbits, smeared their face with red paint to look like blood, and then just kind of like chucked them across the screen as actors and actresses. That's the whole movie. I can tell you guys want to watch it. Amazon Prime, $2.99. Yes, knock yourself out, okay? You haven't heard of that. Have you heard of Sesame Street? Okay, everyone has, right? Sesame Goes Western, right where we're standing. Okay, Big Bird Cookie Monster. They're down here looking for the lost bird seed and cookie treasure. Super important stuff, right? They come down this hallway. They start to round this turn going that way. When Big Bird gets right where Randolph's at, right? Sees something scarier than bunny rabbits. He sees our cave T-Rex. Oh no, right? There's his eye. There's his eyebrow. There is his nose and his mouth. Ugh, cave T-Rex. I know you guys are super petrified of that. Big Bird, literally a giant chicken, gets so scared, runs super fast out of here, goes straight through our wall.
Oh,
See his cutout? So there's his head and his neck and his body, perfect Big Bird shape, right? So they make it look like he crashes through, he gets all concussed or whatever, and then when he wakes up right on the other side, lost birdseed cookie treasure. Heck yes, he totally found it. That's the movies and popcorn room, which I think is pretty fun, right?
You just ruined it for him.
Yeah. Like now I don't need to watch it. Yeah.
I was gonna watch it tomorrow too.
There you go, right?
Yeah.
With that said, guys, we're gonna head this way. Okay, 3 more display cases coming up. 3 more coming up. I'll tell you guys a bit more in depth about each one after you see it. Okay. So a couple sentences, check it out, and then I'll tell you the full in-depth story. Okay, so late 1800s, once again, that train that runs near Vale by here gets blown off the tracks with dynamite. A bunch of outlaws literally blew it up. The Wells Fargo cars had money and Mexican gold on them. Okay, so they blow it up, they take all that stuff, they hide it underground somewhere in the general area. I'm doing this because there's 8 caves in this general area. We don't know which one it was. All we know, the money and Mexican gold has never been found. So if it was Colossal Cave where they stashed it and we find it today, no one up top needs to know.
Are any of those other caves open to the public?
Official answer, no.
Okay.
Personal answer, maybe. If you look hard enough.
Okay.
So yeah, we don't know which one. If it was, and we find it, no one needs to know. We'll split it evenly, be super rich forever. Okay, so yeah. We'll come to this, right? Frank Schmidt, the guy that saved the cave, right?
Good guy.
Yeah, good guy. To go on one of his tours, you flip him a quarter. That's it. He gives you a candle and a rope, and that's also it. And you explore the cave for a few hours with those 2 items. That's the whole tour. Okay? He would have been wearing this hat. Looks a lot like ours, except ours, hard, that, not. Okay, so he hits his head, ow. Also, these are battery operated on your heads. That is a carbide lantern. If you guys don't know what that is, think of a blowtorch, strap it to your forehead. Also, every once in a while, if you can press the flame long enough on a rock, the pressure inside of that builds up until sometimes they explode on your head.
Wow.
They literally blow up like a bomb, which is super sweet, right? Yeah, check that out. Yeah, the Frank Schmidt stuff.
I like the candle and a rope.
And then this third and last case. The CCC used a couple tools to build the walkways that you're walking on. These are those tools, about 100 years old individually. You guys will see a flashlight or a light bulb right inside there. They don't make those anymore. It's very cool. Their lighting system as compared to today, 2,000 bulbs. It was like Christmas lights. If one went out, all 2,000 went out, and they had to find which one it was in the dark. Right, so yeah, there you go, right, check that out.
Check the bulbs in
Oh, I hate
and
that.
out. Did you remember you have to do that? Then sit there and check the Christmas bulbs.